A Vermont lawmaker was compelled to apologize publicly after being caught on video pouring water into her colleague's work bag multiple times across several months. The bizarre behavior is allegedly a part of a campaign of harassment that one legislator aimed at another who represents the same district in the Green Mountain State. Independent outlet 7 Days first reported the Republican representative, Mary Morrissey, 67, confessed to dumping water in the bag of the Democratic legislator Jim Carrol, 62. She later apologized during a Vermont State House session on Monday. Boston.com reported, "I am truly ashamed of my actions," Morrissey said. She and Carrol both represent the city of Bennington, about 25 miles outside of Manchester. Morrissey has served 13 terms in the Vermont legislature, while Carrol has served 2. Carrol told The Guardian that Morrissey had poured cups of water into his bag since January. Carrol says he first suspected Morrissey as she had been nasty to him for several months, despite the two knowing each other since childhood and even attending the same church. She would say demeaning things in front of other legislators, Carrol said. But Carrol had no evidence, so he decided to launch his own investigation. For weeks, Carrol secretly recorded footage of his backpack to catch the person in the act. In 2 videos Carrol captured, Morrissey is seen dumping a cup of liquid into Carrol's green tote bag. Morrissey's face was not captured in the video, but fellow lawmakers were able to identify her by her gray hair. 7 Days later used a public records request to obtain footage of Morrissey dumping water into Carrol's bag. That was after the outlet initially reported on Morrissey's behavior and an ethics investigation into her. Carrol initially refused to release the videos to 7 Days but ultimately changed his mind. "I have been very reluctant to disclose the video because I believe it will deeply embarrass Representative Morrissey," Carrol wrote in a statement to the outlet. "However, it has become clear to me that the media are aware of the details of Representative Morrissey's behavior and likely will continue to report on that behavior in the near future." Carrol said when he first saw the video of Morrissey, he felt sad. "There was no good that was going to come out of this," he said. Morrissey later apologized to Carrol during a subsequent meeting and claimed that she didn't know the bag belonged to him. According to Carrol, Morrissey initially said that she flicked water on the bag because she saw a bug on it, but she later added that she didn't know why she decided to dump water on Carrol's bag for months on end. "At the end of the meeting, I looked at her and said, 'You know, this has really fucked me up.' There were weeks when I didn't know who was doing this or why," Carrol said. "I walked around this place, paranoid of my fellow legislators, racking my brain trying to think, what could I have possibly said or done?" Carrol said that he was still weighing whether he should pursue charges against Morrissey for the harassment. As for whether he forgives Morrissey, Carrol said, "I guess I would have to say yes in the spirit of forgiveness, reluctantly, but if I had to be a smartass, I'd say her apology holds about as much water as my canvas bag."